Hey Cancer, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a timeless tarot and oracle reading, and we're going to be asking what's coming towards you that serves your highest good to know about. If you've never been in my channel before, thank you for giving it a minute to see if you like it. If you do like it, I encourage you to like and subscribe to the channel, become part of the family. This is a really an active channel. We're always like praying for each other and lifting each other up. So if that resonates with you and you want to join in, come on, the water's warm. That being said, if you'd like for me to pray for you, simply say hi or leave an emoji, leave a comment. And seeing that represents your energy, I got something to focus on. All right, getting right into it, you guys. This is the Divine Feather Messenger deck. We only take the cards that fly out for you. I don't pick them intentionally. We got three. Starting with the message of the Cardinal. Stand tall and proud. See the leadership role unfolding ahead of you. I like it. Your dreams and desires are calling you to action. The journey begins today. Wow, there's a lot of action. There's a lot of action so far. And then we have, lastly, the message. Hold the highest vision for your life. You now possess the ability to move past any hurdles. Heck yeah. I hope you got energy because I feel like life is knocking at your door. Stand tall and proud. See the leadership role unfolding ahead of you. Your dreams and desires are calling you to action. The journey begins today. Okay, Cancer. What does my Cancers need to know? Flipping but not flying, 10 of Cups. Wonderful. Take that like a footnote. Flipping but not flying, 9 of Wands. They are funny. The cards are acting funny for you today. All right. Maybe things are just amidst change. Things, okay. We've got King of Wands, Lover. So I'm gonna give you an idea of where the energy is going, and then I'll unpack all of it. We start with the Strength card, upside down. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Love to see that in people's readings. And then we have the World card upside down. I see why you're getting all these oracle cards. 9 of Pentacles, I'll get to it. 9 of Pentacles. This is all about independence, financial independence, self-sufficiency, and really enjoying yourself in that role. King of Wands is a very bold, outgoing energy, very confident, brave, bold leadership, visionary. And we've got the Lovers card. Okay, that's harmony. It's also represented by Gemini energy. It's attraction, relationships, and usually a choice. So it doesn't have to be romantic. I can't tell you yet if this is a romantic reading. It would be irresponsible of me. But I can say that so far it looks like something. You're actually close to the end of a cycle of some sort. There's almost a thread of attachment to something, leaving something behind. There might be some anxiety about finishing this chapter, whatever it is. Maybe it's a job or a project or relationship. It's all different for all of you, but the energy says that you're not complete with it yet. There's still this attachment. And I feel that some of it is connected to anxiety about just leaving it. Sometimes even if something's, you know that it's done with, it's familiar. And so it's hard to completely let go of it. Because, you know, life has a way of embedding itself in our personalities and in our sense of identity. And the Strength card comes out upside down because it suggests that you might feel not really as strong at the moment as you'd like to be. That would be the diplomatic way of saying it. So we have all this potential here. And I see why your oracle cards are saying, stand tall and proud. You got an opportunity here, and it wouldn't be landing in your lap, Ace of Pentacles, if you weren't ready. Even though you may not feel like you're ready right now, you're ready. Because you've called this into being. You've manifested this, and now this is an opportunity. This is either about self-value, if this turns into more of a relationship reading for you, or this is about literally money coming towards you. And that also means that you'd be accepting a role that's more financially independent or more, independent. For some of you guys, single. And I'd like to get more information on this King of Wands because this represents an energy that's either yours or somebody else's. And then we have the Lover's card, which can be romantic, but if it's more of a business reading or career reading, then it'll make itself known. So let's get some more cards out on this. Let's talk about the Strength card upside down. You're kind of, I think what's taken your life force away from you, like your confidence about this away from you, is the feeling like you don't know enough about it. Maybe you just don't feel, there's that sensation of like, I just don't have enough information. Or I wish I just knew more. I could be guaranteed this thing. Things just feel a little unclear. So naturally it doesn't feel, you don't feel comfortable making those first steps. But I will say, we oftentimes always jump into a brand new world feeling like we don't know enough, right? Sometimes you just gotta jump. And that's why things like the slogan, "Just do it," exists. Because we need those slogans and those sayings to remind us, sometimes you just gotta do it. Even though you could be sitting there humming and hawing like, I'm just not ready yet, or I'm just not prepared. That's part of human nature. And Nike's made a lot of money off of that aspect of our human nature, right? I hope you're smiling. They have. And some of you guys might feel like you don't have enough funding or a sense of like, like you feel like maybe you've taken a hit or material loss, or you feel like you're in poor health, like you're not healthy enough for this thing. So I think that that's going to become a little bit more, it's going to become more clear what to do about that. And, you know, I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be an extended reading. I can't always do extended readings because I simply don't have the time. But for those of you who enjoy short readings, this one will probably be 13 to 15 minutes, something around there. And I'm going to pack a punch and be helpful and try my best at least. Occasionally, some of you guys disagree. And then I'm going to do an extended, and the link for that will be in the description box below. It's about the price of a cup of coffee, so you're always welcome to keep on learning about what we're talking about. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles for my Cancers. Please. Oh, sweetie, you're going to be just fine. Oh my God, you guys, if this is like an opportunity to jump into a little bit of cold water, it's kind of scary. You're wondering, am I cut out for this? I'm going to say yes, like Hanged Man, the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. You guys, come on. This is a new opportunity. I know that you are questioning yourself on. If you weren't, you would have clicked off on this video by now. If it's not resonating, you would have gone by now. So if you're still here, I'm wondering what's resonating. The World card upside down. Why is this thread still there? Harsh ending. What about this harsh ending? Could be a sudden ending. Reciprocity. I feel like there's something that feels like are you waiting around for money, or are you waiting around for something to feel fair again? Like, it feels like this is over. Yeah, something didn't feel very fair. The Devil, Swords. Some of you guys, this is a relationship reading. I'm gonna be fair to those who resonate with the energy, but not the topic. So I'm gonna give you both versions, okay? Because it's just the energy I'm reading. So if in the case that you're in a relationship, this is a pattern, a cycle, and there's deception attached to it, and it's been hard to cut that thread, and it's never going to be reciprocal the way that you want. And so it's like you're looking for that closure, and I understand. I completely get it. It's almost like you offered your cup as the Knight of Cups. You're the Cancer, sweetie. So this is you, and there's like this. There's an energy that's like kind of vulnerable, like, but if I care enough, but if I'm passionate and compassionate enough, but like, how can you resist this? I care for this so much. And then it throws it back into this deceptive cycle. So this is an opportunity to ask yourself, because we do have the Seven of Swords, it talks about sometimes pulling the wool over our own eyes, or another individual pulling the wool over our eyes. Either way, there's wool, there's eyes, there's blindness. And in the case that this is not an emotionally charged relationship reading for you, but more about financial stability, about possibly career, it's still something that has ended, but something I think felt unfair, and it's very much attached to the way you got emotionally involved. I think you gave emotionally to this, and just like you almost feel a suddenness, like almost a betrayal attached to this. I hope that's helpful. So the tarot wants you to know something about this. This is why it's coming out in your reading. It's in order to move into this next stage. I mean, typical of tarot, right? Like everything's life cycles. And in order to move into this next stage and accept this Ace of Pentacles, this opportunity, it's basically saying, we want to make you aware of this dead weight you're carrying around, right? It's like, you're getting a chance to take this leap. Just do it, right? I'm promoting Nike accidentally through my videos. Just do it. Take this leap. You know, this is a huge upgrade in your life, but it's giving you the heebie-jeebies. There's this, it's this dead weight you're dragging, like, it's so morbid, but like I'm imagining like this dead body. Weekend at Bernie's, like chained to your ankle, and it's gone. It's gone. But this is not probably the first time that you've carried dead weight before, only because that chain represents your emotion. Something waiting for reciprocity, like, as he's going to wake up sometime. We're on vacation. He's going to wake up sometime. No, it's dead and it's gone, my sweets. And the reciprocity isn't there. You're waiting for something. And maybe some of you guys poured yourself into something emotionally, and this has happened before with the same entity, and you just keep waiting. But anyway, let's get back to the really fun stuff, okay? So this is about also, sometimes it's easy to be, we can turn on the victim mentality, all of us human beings, when we look at what we have been doing that hasn't been working out. But sometimes we forget to look into the future. And so tarot, as tarot does, is calling you out to focus on the independence required to just do it and take this opportunity. The Nine of Pentacles is a radical card, and that's why I want to grab another deck, fresh cards, and I want to talk to you about the Nine of Pentacles, because like this is that living a life of happiness, comfort, and leisure that you manifested, that you're in charge of. Enjoying the fruits of your labor. Okay. Interesting energies. Get some King of Wands. My Cancers, lovers. This has absolutely got like, just go for it. Even if you fake it till you make it, taking bold leadership is going to, you have the ability even to motivate others. There's this happiness, you're partying, happiness, celebrations, more Ten of Pentacles. What the heck is this for you? Okay, back to Nine of Pentacles. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just getting excited. I think some of you guys have had to deal with a sense of failure. And some of you feel that you have to start over. Let's go to the relationship version of this. This would be being single again. And I think that there's definitely an element of, there's an energy that wants to come through here, that wants to get something off their chest and communicate. And then there's another energy that's the opposite. This could be two different people, like one stonewalling the other, like being like ignoring the other person while they're trying to get something off their chest, because the whole thing is exhausting. To be perfectly clear, the Nine of Wands, you're just realizing, man, this is part of the cycle. It could also be like, oh, you're not ready, but when you are, like you have this sensation of like, oh, I just want to say something about this. I want to defend myself. I want to defend myself. And I was loyal to this. And then kind of with a hermit energy, kind of going inward and trying to lick your own wounds and take care of yourself, because you're realizing how much difference does it make right now? It's done. It's like talking to the dude tied to your ankle, right? Weekend at Bernie's. Are you going to get that reciprocity at this point? I don't know. It's up to you. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But so we got like looking forward, starting over. What you don't realize is just how enormously huge this start over is. It's so good. It's so good, especially coming from here, right? So now for those of you that are more financially focused, this is really a chance. You might be asking yourself, why? Like, why did this happen? Or why am I in this situation? And there's a lot of self-evaluation. There's a lot of life evaluation going on with the Seven of Pentacles. And this is definitely, I could imagine this could be a moment where you need to take off and be by yourself for a little while, even if it's for a couple hours. Maybe some of you guys have taken trips, but there's a lot to process here. And when you're ready, which is soon, because right now you might be feeling weak, you might be feeling depleted, you might even feel like financially depleted, but very soon, I think you are going to just do it, and you're going to make that jump, because what's waiting for you is so totally different. It's this bold leader, this motivator, this visionary, this really happy person. We got so much happiness waiting for you. It's ridiculous. What else about this Nine of Cups? About this King of Wands for my Cancers. Love this. It's hope. I can't make this up. The Star card comes up after the storm. It comes up literally after the Tower in this sequence of all the tarot cards. She's wearing a dumb bathing suit that I drew on her because YouTube will shut down my videos and the algorithm. But yeah, so it's representing getting your prayers answered, like really feeling heard by the universe, as woo-woo as that sounds, right? It's like, oh my gosh, this is better than I could have actually created for myself, and it landed on my lap. So that's a testament to how important it is to go with flow and to hold on to something that is dead, like Bernie here. That's not flow, right? You're dragging this thing around. As soon as you have that dead weight off of you, you cut that chain, which is your emotional attachment to it. You're going to go skyrocketing, boo. Skyrocketing. Anything else? King of Wands with Queen of Wands. I will say, for any of you guys who are in a partnership of any sort, whether it's professional or romantic, this is like power couple. Power couple. I've gone over time. I've had such a great time with you. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like and subscribe. Join me for the extended if you'd like. See you soon. Mwah.